Good evening. Today is April the 2nd, and my video today is going to be about being vigilant and sober. 1 Peter 5, 8 through 9 warns us to be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So it's warning that everybody is open to attack. But we don't have to fear this attack. We just need to be prepared. And we don't need to take it lightly. If you go to John chapter 8, verses 42 through 44, it warns us that Jesus said to them, "If God were your Father, you would love me, for I have come here from God. I have not come on my own. God sent me. Why is my language not clear to you? Because you are unable to hear what I say. You belong to your father, the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desire. He was a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, for there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks his native tongue, for he is a liar and the father of lies." So, it's telling us what to expect. He hasn't changed since the beginning when he went to Adam and Eve, and he asked Eve, "Did God really say?" He will take the truth and twist it just enough to make it sound good, but it's going to be a lie. That's been his thing from the beginning. So we go from there to Ephesians 4, 25 through 27, and we find it says, "Therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body. In your anger do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry, and do not give the devil a foothold." So, see, it's warning us that even something as simple as being angry with somebody can give the devil a foothold and give him a grip where he can just tear you up. And we have to be aware of that. So we move from there to Luke, and Luke tells us in verse 18 or 10, chapter 10, verse 18 through 20. "And he replied, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. However, do not rejoice that the spirits submit to you, but rejoice that your name is written in heaven." So we're not to rejoice that we have this power and authority, but we have to realize and we have to use it to fight against the wiles of the devil. But we have it available, and that's our protection. That's what God has given us. And finally, we're told in Ephesians chapter 6, chapter 6, verse 10 through 13. "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, and against the powers of this dark world, against spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground." So, we are given everything we need. It's realizing it, accepting it, and using it. And that's what really matters. So, something to keep in mind. You don't have to let yourself be beat up all the time, because you've been given power and authority over this. So, pray blessings over each and every one of you. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.